Hey Dad, I never got to give you my Christmas tree video this year. So before I take the tree down, I wanted to show you, here is our tree this year. I love my skinny tree, and there are our stockings on either side. And I'm gonna show you some of my new ornaments this year and some of the ones from last year. This is from when we got COVID. This was Fred's remdesivir, his last infusion from when Lucy tried to kill us. This is the key that Devin made for Christmas last year with the Hudson lock keys. Remember that? Here is from the first time I took Fred to the Brazilian restaurant. You remember those places? All the meats coming on the skewers. We loved it. This is the heart line, the EKG from when Fred's birth father passed away earlier this year. That's his. Let's see, what else have we got up here? Oh, this is from P-Town. That little thing says Provincetown. This is new this year. Thought it'd be cool to hang on the tree. Do you remember what those are for the old 45 records? Oh, it fell off. I don't know where it goes. This is new this year. Fred got an old trunk that had been in the family, and it had just a couple of random pieces of junk in it, but this was in it, and we think his grandmother painted it. This is from a concert Fred and Xavier went to see, Iron Maiden. This one is from a concert that we all went to see, New Order and the Pet Shop Boys. We had a great time there. This is from when we went to Ohio, a little remembrance of our trip there. Let's see, what else have we got? Here we have an ornament from DC, and this is from Kentucky. From when we went to Ohio, the Cincinnati airport is in Kentucky. Kind of weird. Here are our love whales. Merry Christmas. And this is my birth sign, a Cancer, and Fred is an Aries. This is from a play we went to see, The Book of Mormon. It's done by the guys that do South Park. Pretty funny. Xavier loves Old Bay, so that's his ornament right there. I love robots, so this one's for me. You'll see a bunch of robots on my tree here. I love them. This is a concert we went to see, REO Speedwagon and Styx and Loverboy. Styx sang Mr. Roboto. Remember that song? Let's see what else is memorable. Mom got me a pair of rhinestone boots last year for Christmas, and I wore them on New Year's, and Fred got me this ornament because they were just wild. There's a serpent and a dove. It's a fable that Fred always liked as a kid. I got those. Here's an ornament from Massachusetts, and it's got a little dot where Fred grew up in Western Mass, one for Hudson and one for Orleans. And going down, of course you need a cardinal on your tree. This is new this year. I actually got this at the dump in Orleans. Santa scallop shell wearing a mask. We like initials on our tree, so there's an F and a K, Fred and Karen. Gotta have a Christmas pickle. You know that old thing where you hang a pickle on the tree and the first one to find it gets an extra present. And a Christmas beet, just because. Here's another K and F. This is a fun ornament. Xavier and Lucy do crew. So here, I got this for Xavier last year. It's Santa in a crew boat with the reindeer. Xavier's in a 4-man boat sometimes too. Sometimes he's 4, sometimes he's 8. One for the Wellfleet Drive-In. This one's new this year because I kind of like 50s robots and new spaceship. And my favorite, horseshoe crabs. Here's another K and another F. I think I've got way too many K and Fs on here. Moving down a little bit. My new one this year for Devin. Right there next to Roger Waters, Pink Floyd. Devin and I went to see that, as well as Fred and I and the kids all went to see that same tour. This was an award Fred won at work, and they were medals, but I took them off the ribbon and hung them on the tree. Gotta have, gotta have Bernie Sanders on your tree. Everybody needs a Bernie. There's our ticket from the Museum of Failure. That was pretty fun. I love this little 50s Santa in a spaceship. We got a Starman for Jamie from his little Starman that he drew when he was 5. Here's a ticket for Drunken Shakespeare. It was a play where they did Shakespeare, but everybody was wasted. It was pretty funny. This is a new one. Reminds me of Aunt Madeline because it's so random. It's a pig with a little bell on her butt. I don't know why it's an ornament, but I love it. This is from when Devin went to Ireland, and he brought me some Guinness stuff. And to Karen from Devin, 2018. That's when he went. This is from a Comic-Con I went to see. I went to see a question and answer and the showing of the movie The Warriors. It was super fun. Then I met the cast. This is from a play we went to see, Moulin Rouge. Oh, here's a Skidmore one. And I think that's about it for this row. Moving down, we've got an L for Lucy. And she loves mushrooms, so we picked that up when we were in Ohio. I like these two birds, Mr. and Mrs. Gotta have a hippo. Fred loves Rubik's Cubes. He plays them all the time. I love Scrooge and Marley, so there's my Scrooge, and there's Death. There's an L for Lucy. Here is another award Fred won, an X for Xavier. I missed this one. Hades Town was a great play we went to see about Hades and Persephone. It was a love story. And from when I went to see They Might Be Giants, remember Particle Man? Here is our first Christmas card that I couldn't get anybody else to do ever again. And it was Fred's idea the first time. And another award Fred won. Here's an ornament I made from our reunion last year from Skidmore. Here's another award. Fred's got a bunch of awards on here. Here's another one from the play we went to see, the Book of Mormon. The only place I've ever seen that actually had a Christmas ornament. Here's some angel wings I bought this year. I'm gonna write names on the back, you know, Fred's dads and Jamie and Devin, Aunt Madeline, and keep them on our tree. People who leave a hole in our hearts. This one is from when we went to the Renaissance Fair last year. We had a great time. Let's see, what else is important? There's another Skidmore one. For what we spent, can't have too many Skidmore ornaments. Here's a concert we just went to see this year. Fred took me a month or so ago, Steel Panther. They're like an 80s parody band. It was super funny. Here's another F and K, Fred and Karen. I told you I like robots, so there's another one. He's new this year. I like him. What else is noteworthy on this side? Oh, here's an X for Xavier. For a while, he had the most letters of anybody. I don't know why X's were easy to find. Maybe because they didn't sell out. Here's one of Xavier and Lucy from our first Christmas card in 2022. So this is new this year. Xavier loves Doritos, so we got him a Doritos ornament. And then his Aunt Christine gave him a crew ornament this year. Here's another X for Xavier. This one's also Xavier's. He makes these stupid Kool-Aid Man jokes. He makes them up and they make no sense and don't even have a punchline. So we got him a Kool-Aid Man ornament. Moving down a little bit, here's Xavier. And here's Lucy. Now Lucy, Fred's sister, so her Aunt Christine sent her an ornament, says Lucy 2024, and it's all art stuff in like a tree shape. See the palette and all the paint stuff. So she got one too. I think that's it for like all special ornaments. Oh, here's where I went to see The Cure. What year did I go? Oh, 23. I went with Carla Wachowski to see them. They're coming around next year, and she asked me, or this year, if I want to go. I love Santa boots. Here's one of my favorites, just because it looks kind of Scandinavian. Just a wooden Christmas tree. And I think that's about it for all of my special fun ornaments. I got some cool new glass ones at Job Lot this year. I was able to fly them down without breaking. It was unbelievable. The old bottle washer Christmas trees. Remember those from the 50s? And I think that's about it. Here's another one of the glass ones from Job Lot that I really like. There's 3. There's another one coming around. Probably a blue one. Yep, here it comes. Oh, I bought a dragon this year for Madeline. I don't like the dragon. I want another one. But at least I have something. Yep, and here's my 3rd pretty glass one. Thank God I don't have cats, right? So that's about it for my tree. And there's my tree topper, which I like because it's perfectly round, and where my tree spins, I don't have a back side or a flat side. And we'll just pan around. I've got some little holly up. This is new this year. I wrapped my artwork so it looks like presents hanging on the wall. I love that. And we hung our Christmas cards over here. You'll like this one. This is Edward Gorey. Remember him? Do you remember the poster I used to have in my room? B is for Basil, Devoured by Bears. He did the opening for Mystery on PBS. So here's a guy and he's throwing fruitcake into a hole in the ice. So I like that one. That was my favorite one. Well, all right. That's about it for my tree. But at least you get to see what new ornaments I added this year and some of my old favorites. I love you, and I will be home soon. Bye.